All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. All right, so let's make this quick and short. I'm gonna, tell you guys what's going on and what the future looks like, and also we're gonna hear from a body as well. Okay, so I am having internet problems. I am using my phone right now, this data to use to broadcast this. So I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the internet. But anyways, let's see here. So Iraqi Day posted this earlier. It was 6:45 p.m. Baghdad time, January 24th, 2017. Mosul map update and peace sign. Thank you. Okay, so as you guys see, a beautiful picture of Iraq's, basically Iraq's flag on the left coast here, as they have completed every inch and area of the left coast of Mosul. And we call it the left coast because the five bridges are right here, and so this is the left. This is the left of the five bridges. This is the west of the right of the five bridges. So the left coast. The left coast. Now, of course, people are like, "Wait a minute! I'm looking at the map, and that goes to the right hand, this goes to the left hand." But I guess if you are standing over here, then it's still, and you're looking at it that from up here, then this is the left and this is the right. I guess they don't look at it down here. They look at it from up here, and they're standing, looking at it. So their left is on this side and their right's on this side. So whatever. Okay, so yeah, it is what it is. So as you guys can see here, we were a couple of days ago we were talking about how long would it take to complete North Mosul, and we said that we're gonna come up here and we're gonna attack this area and right up here, and then we're gonna come and then get this last. Remember that? That's exactly what we did. Okay, we came up here. The Iraqi forces came up here. They came up in this area and they attacked up here. They came up and attacked here, and then they came up here and attacked this area, and then they made their way down here and they got this area, and then they got this all this done today. Okay, or early morning, late last night, they got all of this area done. Now the left coast of Mosul is completely finished. Okay, so there's nothing really else to do on the left coast of Mosul. Everything from neighborhood to neighborhood, just districts to districts, has been liberated. Okay, so now the goal is to rebuild these bridges, which I think they've already started rebuilding some of them already. It doesn't take long to rebuild bridges, especially if you have like 400 people working on it in 24-hour shifts. It doesn't take long to rebuild bridges. So these bridges should be all completed here soon, and then they can go over them. They have control of them. I think Peshmerga, I think Peshmergas have control over these bridges. I'm not sure to be exact, but I know that they're in control of the good guys. Okay, the good guys have control over these five bridges, and I'm not sure they're going to use these bridges to go over, to this area, or they're going to wait till the bridges are fully redone and then go over. Okay, I don't know. And then we were also saying that the Americans have come into this area, Western Mosul, months and months ago. Okay, and even more came in. 4,000 more came in December. We have articles on that 4,000 Americans came in December into Western Mosul. So, and Abadi even said it himself that they're battling in Western Mosul. They're airstriking Western Mosul. They're, liberating areas in Western Mosul. We had it on Yahoo as well, and other big names, other big area stations, including Reuters, had Western Mosul being battled. But you see here, it's all white. Okay, so there's nothing that is 100% liberated yet in Western Mosul. Some of these areas are probably 70%, some of these areas are 20%, some of these areas are 30, some of these areas are 60, you know what I mean? Some of these areas are 10%, okay? We don't know. But we know the fact that Western Mosul battle has been going on for quite a while, okay? But as I said before, the Iraqis are going to tell the final story. As you guys can see here, I told you guys that the internet can complain, or the internet can make fun that we're using this map, but this is the map that the Iraqi forces are using. Okay, this is the Nineveh, the Nineveh Command Center map. Okay, that they're using. So guess what? A body's going by this map. They're all going by this map. And then I told you that they might be laughing at us now, but they're all going to be using the same map. They're all going to start using this same map. Okay, because this is the Nineveh Command Center operations map. Okay, so, and as you guys can see, it's all clear, and the body gave the all clear today. The same time this map became all clear, a body gave the all clear. So a body's going by this map. Okay, so we have all of this left. When this turns green, we'll see a body probably right here where the four bridges are at, where the legendary Tigris River goes, and maybe planting a flag somewhere around this area. Okay, so I don't know where they're gonna start. That's the big thing. We don't know. We don't know if they're gonna start up here. We don't know if they're gonna start down here. We don't know if they're gonna start down here. We don't know if they're gonna start right here. We do not know, and that's why I can't give a time frame on Western Mosul. I did talk to somebody did text me this day. I'm not gonna say their name. And I said I said 2 to 9 weeks because I don't know. I don't know the time frame. So 2 to 9 weeks is probably a good estimation, right? Because this is smaller than this. This is huge, right, compared to this. I mean, even the body's bigger than this. Okay, so the body's bigger and the length. Look how long this is. Okay, so this took a while to get this whole, and then you got up here as well. This doesn't have that. This just has a small body and then not long at all. Okay, so it should be half the time. And also remember, we took 2 weeks off here. A body ordered 2 weeks off, remember, to straighten out the citizens and things like that. Was what they said, right? But I think a body did it so he makes sure Obama didn't get the credit for completion of Mosul. I think that's what he did it for. He basically guaranteed that Trump was going to be the one in getting the credit for with him on Mosul. That's why he did the 2 weeks off, and they said, well, they're doing it for the citizens and maneuvering a different way for the citizens. I call it bullcrap because we all know Mosul's been talked about for years. The citizens shouldn't be in the way. If something has been talked about for years that they're coming in, the citizens would have already been gone, okay, from that area. So I call bullcrap on that. I think he was doing it. I think he put that 2 week delay to make sure Obama didn't get any credit for this. Which of course Obama's still going to get credit. Bush is going to get credit because they were presidents when we were helping out. They were helping. They sent money to Iraq. They did all the things they had to do. Of course, unfortunately, we saw other things in audio tapes and videos and things of Obama administration helping out ISIS and Daesh. But oh well, it is what it is. That's the past. We're in the future now, and the future says that this is going to be a lot quicker than this. This was very, very tough right here. Tough sledding to get through, and they got through it. And so they left the easy part for it. Now, look, the Americans say this is not going to be easy, and the Iraqis say this is going to be easy. So the Iraqis should know better than the Americans because Iraqis live in this area, right? So the Iraqis say this is going to be a lot easier than this. Well, looking at the map, it should be a lot easier than this. But at the same time, I did tell you guys that this area right here, right in this area, has a lot of stuff. Okay, it's not open land like it is here. It has a lot of refineries and all types of stuff here. So, as you can see right here, just a lot of industrial stuff here. So, and maybe some oil stuff. So here is just lots of area, land and stuff. You know what I mean? So if you're talking, maybe this will be the tricky part. But out here, it looks like there's nothing here. Looks like there's lots of land out here. But right here, where the right connector meets, there's probably universities, buildings, hotels, refineries, and oil, all types of stuff, right? So this is going to be the hard part. They'll probably keep this last. What they should do is they should come in here, the northern part of Western Mosul. They should come into the back. the western part of the western part of Western Mosul, and they should come into the south part of Western Mosul. They should come in these three areas and keep this for last, since it's gonna be the hardest part to get through, and then just go through this within a week. They could go through this right within a week, because how many Daesh terrorists do you really think are here? You know what I mean? Like, how many do you think are really left? Maybe 300. You know what I mean? Like, how many do you really think are left? People are saying that Baghdadi is no longer here and he's in Libya or whatever the case may be. But how many? Let's use common sense. If they know that this whole area is over and everybody's coming in here, how many people, how many bad guys do you really think are left in Western Mosul, when they can go to Syria, and they can go to Libya, Yemen, they can go to other countries, right? They can get out of this area and go to other countries. So there's maybe 300 left, okay? And some people were saying 1,500, some people were saying 2,000 left in this area, some people were saying 500. I would say 300 at the max. I mean, that's just, who would actually be that stupid to stay here, knowing that everybody's coming to liberate Western Mosul? So if they come into northwestern Mosul, western Mosul, and southwestern Mosul, and they come in all three areas, then they should be able to get to the right coast connector within a week or two. Okay, they should be able to take this out easily coming through here. So if they don't, though, if they only come in through here or through here or through here, yeah, that might take 5 to 7 weeks. Okay, because they're only coming through one area, then they have to go here, they have to clean all this up, they have to go up here, they have to come down here, clean this up, and then they'll take care of the hard part, which is right here, the right coast connector. So it all depends, like I said, it all depends on how many areas they come in. If they come in all three areas, then this thing could be done in 2 weeks or less. Okay, this whole thing could be done in 2 weeks or less if they come into three areas. If they only come into one area, we could be looking at anywhere between 3 to 9 weeks. Okay, I'm not going to say 2, because if you only come in one area, you're looking at 3 weeks. Okay, so if they come in all three areas, we can have this thing done in 2 weeks. Okay, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. I don't know. It all depends on how fast a body wants this done. It all depends on how Trump wants it done. Did Trump give orders for a body to have it done in 2 weeks or less? We don't know. We don't know. Okay, I'm pretty sure Trump wants this thing done immediately. So let's see. Let's see if they come in all three areas. Okay. So what do I predict? I predict they're not gonna come through this way, because the bridges are not um completely fixed yet, unless I'm been mistaken. I think 2 bridges were being worked on. I thought that bridge 3 and 4 I thought were being worked on. So I don't know. If these bridges are not fixed, and they're not coming in this way, right? Now, of course, they could go by sea and come in this way. But I would leave this last. I would leave this last, like they did up here. Remember when they left this alone, the left coast connector alone, and they took care of everything around it first, and then they came back and took care of the left coast connector and the Mosul University and all that, and then they went up north. That's the same thing they should do here. They should come in, but don't worry about this, because this is the hardest part. You go up here, get this all done, get all these done, because there's nothing here. Get all this area done over here, and then come back to this area and get it all done. And then a body plants to flag somewhere around this area right here. Maybe the federal building. I don't know. Okay, any place around here. Okay, so I think that is it. Let's go over here. And Abadi says, I congratulate the Iraqi people on the full liberation of East Mosul, made possible by the courage and sacrifices of our armed forces. All right, so there you have it from Abadi. And now some people want to say, East Mosul, what about the rest? Well, East Mosul, when he says East Mosul, he's meaning the north, east, and the south. This is the east of Mosul, and the bridge is right here, and this is the west of Mosul. Okay, so when we go here, we're gonna be doing the same thing. South Mosul, South Mosul of the right connector, north right connector, west of the right connector, and western Mosul. So same thing's gonna apply here, but it's gonna be right. Okay, so Iraqi forces are in northern right coast connector. That's right here. Okay, that's up here, up here. Okay, that's Western Mosul. So you're gonna hear the same verbiage, but it's just gonna be applied for Western Mosul. Okay. So I think that is it. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what happens in the next 48 hours. Okay, let's see if we can get some orange and somewhere around here, and we'll see where they're coming through. Okay, I want to see 3 different spots. If we can get 3 different spots, we can have this thing done in 3 weeks or less. If we don't, we're looking about 5 to 7 weeks, or maybe more. All right, so I'm out. Eyes open. Bye.